It all started in Birmingham between 1957 and 1962. 17 black churches and homes had been bombed. A racial divide was definitely in the air.
In March 1963, King, along with a few other SCLC organizers, set up a headquarters in a room at a motel in a black neighborhood. They began recruiting volunteers for protest rallies. Initially, King scheduled the protest to begin during Easter shopping season to give an economic bite.
He postponed his plans to prevent them from affecting the local mayor election. The campaign began on April 3rd, which lunch counter sit-ins began.
On April 6th, the protesters marched on City Hall and 42 people were arrested. These protests occurred every day after that.
4 days later, city officials obtained a court order prohibiting desegregating their facilities and hiring African Americans. King felt comfortable violating this order because it came from a state court instead of a federal court.
King got other leaders of the campaign to violate the court order. He personally led the march on Good Friday, April 12th. All protesters were arrested.
Police separated King and another leader and denied each man his rightful phone calls to the outside world.
King's wife, Coretta Scott King, was very upset with this, and she called the White House. Her call was returned by the president himself.
The Kennedy administration sent FBI agents to Birmingham, and they treated King better. He spent 8 days in his cell. During this time, he composed a letter from Birmingham jail. He wrote this letter in a response to a letter that had recently ran in a local newspaper. He also wrote this letter for a national audience.
The letter refers to numerous thinkers as well as the Bible. It was a form of persuasive writing. It reveals King's strength as a public speaker and his capability of learning.
Once King was released from jail, the protests assumed a larger scale and a more in-your-face kind of character.